Did you know the person showing you homes might actually be working for the seller and not for you? Unless you take one simple step, you may not have anyone truly representing you in one of the biggest purchases of your life. Today, I'm going to explain the Buyer Representation Agreement, or BRE, and why it's one of the most important conversations we need to have before looking at homes. When I first got into real estate, even I didn't fully understand this part. I felt like a big commitment. Why would I sign something before I even find the house I want? But here's what I've learned. It's not about being locked in. It's about who's truly on your side. When you sign the buyer representation agreement, you officially become a client, not just a customer. And that changes everything. As your agent, now I owe you full loyalty, confidentiality, expert advice, and someone who negotiates for your best interest. Now, here's where many buyers get caught off guard, especially first-time home buyers. When you walk into an open house, the agent greeting you is almost always representing the seller. Their local duty is to protect the seller's interest, not yours. So if you start sharing personal details like your budget, timeline, motivation, you could be putting yourself at a disadvantage even without you knowing it. And this is why the buyer representation agreement is not optional. Before an agent can legally show you homes in Texas, including private tours or new construction, you need to have a signed buyer representation agreement. That ensures you are protected, informed, and being represented every step of the way. Now, let's talk about compensation because this is important. For years, the industry made it seem like the seller would always pay the buyer's agent. But here's the truth. Compensation has always been negotiable. What's changing now is that we are finally having that real conversation up front. In the buyer representation agreement, we agree on what my services cost. And then we look at each property to see if the seller is offering to contribute towards that amount. If they are, great. If not, you as the buyer may need to cover the difference. It's clear, it's honest, and there are no surprises later. So before you fall in love with a house or walk into your next open house, take the step to get protected. Sign a buyer representation agreement and make sure someone's working for you and only you. If you want someone who will guide you step by step with full transparency, I would love to help. You can call or text me directly at 346-591-8200 or use the links in the description below to reach out. Let's have a conversation about what you need, how representation works, and how to move forward with confidence and peace of mind.